Hey guys, Zen here, and Operation Solar Raid changes everything for Rainbow Six Siege. This operator is getting a major change, and classic fan favorites like this operator are also very different in Year 7 Season 4, and man, has this stirred up the mob online. Guys, in this video, we're talking 7 updates that'll get you all the way caught up and go over the biggest features that you just shouldn't miss. So many things were discussed in the big reveal for Operation Solar Raid, and I've dug up this list of 7 here that you absolutely will experience. Let's get it started. But to kick the season off with peace of mind, download reputation.gg, today's video sponsor. Guys, reputation.gg is an in-game overlay that tracks the reputation of other players and allows you to see exactly how they rank against the rest of the community. Once you download it, a small window will appear in-game at the start of a match showing the names of every player and a cheat meter. This shows exactly how likely it is that the person in the lobby is cheating. If you do suspect foul play, you can report them for a bunch of reasons, like DDoSing, toxic behavior, and of course cheating. My favorite feature is the videos tab that will show you a feed of people who have been reported and clipped for cheating and doing other disruptive behaviors. It's miles ahead of any in-game solution and shows the proof front and center. Guys, this app is an extremely powerful tool to combat toxic and exploitive behaviors online, and I think if you're playing Rainbow Six Siege, you owe it to yourself to check it out. And there's even a leaderboard for people with the most successful reports. And so guys, click the link at the top of the description and go download reputation.gg 100% for free today. And thanks to them for sponsoring the video. So up first at number 1, you're getting a bank in Rainbow Six Siege. That's right, crossplay and cross progression are now in Rainbow Six Siege. And if you've ever wondered exactly what happens to your precious in-game currency, like R6 credits and renown, they're going to be combined into a universal bank that can be accessed from any platform. If you didn't know, crossplay allows the console platforms to finally queue up together, join parties, and even voice chat regardless of where you play. And no, this does not include PC players. Cross progression means that you're able to take all of your progress, stats, skins, and even super exclusive Black Ice over to whichever platform you decide to play on. So if you have Vigil's K1A with Black Ice on Xbox and decide to move over to a PS5, the drip comes with you. And this also extends to your currencies. And the best part is that they'll actually combine. So if you've got 40,000 on PC and 20,000 on Xbox, you'll have a whopping 60,000 readily available. Next at number 2 is the big one. One balancing element that's become incredibly popular over time is an operator's speed and armor stat. A long time ago, this was almost never touched, and instead, balance came from guns and gadgets. But now, movement is so key that these stats are almost always changing, and they've never changed more than right now. Sense is now a 3-speed operator. Sense was super underwhelming at first, but has slowly started to become more viable, and this update makes the whole experience so much better for this operator. Ella is now a 2-speed operator. Ella has never been able to catch a break after she launched Borderline Broken, and with the latest buff to her Scorpion, another nerf was incoming, and so she's now a bit slower and has a little less roam potential. And then there's Sledge. This update crushed some souls, but Sledge is now a 3-armor, heavy and slow operator. Now, for me, this really goes against his original design of moving seamlessly through the map and going from wall to wall, but it makes sense. Sledge, even without the SMG-11, is a god-tier operator with so much versatility and really good weapons. But now that the game has gone so far vertical, Sledge just has so much available to him and almost no downside. Now, the argument is, wasn't he perfectly balanced? Isn't this just another update literally no one asked for? And I have to agree, yes and yes. Sledge was, in my mind, a perfect operator. He's slower now for sure, but still viable, even if so many people don't think this was necessary at all. Sophia is also now a 1-speed 3-armor, along with Aruni, Mute, and Melusi. Dokkaebi is a 3-speed, and Echo is a 2-speed. And so yeah, this changed up these operators in a significant way, but it also changes up who's out roaming and who stays home and anchors down. This is a meta flip I can only compare to Operation Shadow Legacy when all the new optics were introduced. It's eye-watering. Like, Melusi is a 3-armor, and Sense is now the newest 3-speed operator. Up at number 3 is Solis. This is the new defender coming out of Colombia with the Spec IO electro sensor. And sure, you've already got all the details, but just in case, she's able to see and ping enemy gadgets in her field of view. But the most important thing is that Solis goes completely weapons down while her gadget is active, even while running and on the move. If Solis's gadget is activated, her weapons are unusable until the gadget is deactivated, and so while the goggles are very effective, it also leaves Solis incredibly vulnerable. But she's also a first. Solis is the first DLC operator to ever come equipped with the P90. After over 60 operators in roughly 8 years, the P90 has never seen any other operator besides Doc and Rook. And because the MP5 is so dominant, it had a less than 1% pick rate. But now the P90 is the flagship main weapon for Solis, and it's a fine choice. Its best perk is the large magazine, so you'll have plenty of pre-fire opportunity, and the recoil is manageable. Now, it actually maxes out with 1x sights, and so you won't do any better than a red dot or a hollow for any of Solis's options, but she also has a really sturdy shotgun for close range and the SMG-11 to tie it all together. The goggles, I think, do a great job at hunting down drones and pinging enemy gadgets, but its best feature by far is the ability to spot the diffuser being planted from a distance. We know just how powerful this is on someone like Pulse, who only really knows it's the diffuser because of the lack of enemy movement. But Solis will actually know and be able to relay that info to the team and ping it, and so it takes the guessing game away entirely. She's a pretty straightforward operator. I think it'll be fun to spot attackers on drones because of their phones and get a cheeky run out or surprise kill. But she's a new kind of intel for defense, a hybrid of Pulse, IQ, and Jackal. It'll take time to master to get the full scope of this operator, but between gadget and weapons, she's a solid option, and I'm stoked for more P90. Next at number 4 is Rank 2.0, and guys, this has changed everything about Ranked. For one, MMR is gone. You now get rank points, and these will go up or down based on the match. Every 100 rank points is a new rank. Congratulations. And you'll also get a reward for reaching that next rank, so there's even some incentive. Also for Rank 2.0 is a brand new rank, Emerald. Now, everyone thought this would be a rank that came after Champion and an all-new highest accomplishment in Rainbow Six Siege, but it actually sits just before Diamond after Platinum. All ranks now have 5 steps, Emerald included, so you'll get rank 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then move up to the next tier. Of course, as noted, placement matches are gone, and everyone starts out at the bottom in Copper every single season and climbs up, so no more ridicule. You play like a Copper as well, and you will always be one. But the best part here is the MMR restriction is gone. The rule of a 1000 MMR gap between players equaling not being able to play ranked together is now finished, and everyone can matchmake together. Yes, a Diamond can play with a Silver, and if a Champion squad wants to hard carry a true Copper, they can. At number 5 is Friendly Fire. How many times have you started up a round, went to throw an impact at a wall, and Jaeger or Bandit crosses right in front of you and they take the blast instead? Now, if there's a Thunderbird, it's not a huge deal. They can go and retrieve some health back, but you're still out an impact and must use another one. That's over. Friendly Fire is now completely disabled during the prep phase and only reactivates once the action phase begins. This is music to my ears. So many resources, so many wasted dog kills, tons of rounds being started with low health teammates, and of course, the dreaded full send team kill right at the start of the round. It's over. Is this the most tactical update? No, it's also not very realistic, but it is more comfortable and more peaceful, and so I'm all for it, and you should be too. Number 6 is the shooting range, and this is a healthy update. It's not that the shooting range is useless, but it just isn't feature rich. Data is a big part of being accurate, and if you're spending the day working on different guns and you want to know your performance with each, then this update gives you that. You now have shooting range records. Pull up the record and you'll see all the details of that session. As you change weapons, you can see a breakdown of your shots with it and see just how well you're doing. It isn't game changing by any means, but given that you can also change the stance and distance of your target, there's tons of factors to consider, so it's nice to have it all laid out. If you use the range a lot, you'll appreciate this one. And finally, at number 7, the big mystery. Cheating is an ongoing, deep oblivion of a topic in Rainbow Six Siege, and for Operation Solar Raid, they've done something. Because of the nature of the problem, they actually can't tell us what it is, and they say this. We may never know what they did, but they did something, and they say it should make a difference. It's a mystery, and it's anti-cheat. Cheers. And guys, if you need a refresh on the best attackers to use in Year 7, click on the video to the right, and for the best defenders, the left might suit you. Hey, I'm out.